Okay, on today's episode of Caliber War here. We've got a cartridge I've had quite a few requests in my comments for, and that's going to be the 257 Weatherby Magnum. It's a 6.53 millimeter bullet, so you're looking at .257 inch, right? Again, it is not your typical 6.5 millimeter bullet. A lot of your 6.5 millimeter cartridges aren't actually 6.5 millimeters at all. They're really 6.7. This uses a true 6.5 millimeter bullet. So if you're shooting a .264, you're running a 6.7. This is a .257, so this is a true 6.5. Again, 6.52 if you really get down to it. This was designed in the 40s. It really... 44 is when most of the design work was done for it, again by Roy Weatherby, and it was dropped to the market commercially in 1945. Well, let's be real. And a lot of people buying guns in the United States in 1945 because there's not a lot of people making guns for the commercial market in 1945 because most of your gun manufacturers are filling government contract. So instead of making really nice Weatherby hunting rifles, they're more concerned with making like M1 Garands, M1 carbines, M1918 BARs, M3 grease guns, M1911 pistols, stuff like that. 1919 and M2 Brownings. So they had bigger fish to fry. So it really didn't start going into serious production until 1948, which again makes sense. There was war going on, right? I'm looking to see if I have any trajectory information, and I do. But first, let's talk about some ballistics. Bullet weights ranging from 87 to 120 grains. 120 grain bullet at 3,300 or so with right at 2,900 pound-feet of energy. A 117 at 3,400 with 2,950 or so pound-feet of energy. 100 grain bullet at 3,600 feet per second with 2,880 thereabouts pound-feet of energy. And an 87 grain bullet at 38 and a quarter with roughly 28 and a quarter pound-feet of energy. So you're getting up there. This is a pretty hot cartridge. Again, belted, typical rounded double-shoulder design, par for the course for Weatherby. Obviously, your trajectory is going to depend on your zero range, but leaving straight from the muzzle at 500 yards with a 257 Weatherby Magnum, you're at 500 yards with you dead on at the muzzle, meaning not accounting for zero, you're only looking at about 38 inches or so drop. So you push that to a 300-yard zero or something like that, and you've got a very, very flat shooting, very serious contender when it comes to shooting a roughly quarter-inch bullet or roughly 6.5. This would be a very solid choice for a lot of different hunting applications and even some precision applications if you ask me.